Hello everyone, welcome on your YouTube channel of Lalbagh Girls City College. This is Jyoti Singh. So class, we are going to start with our today's topic.
So children, today we will see the next type of plant tissue. In your previous lecture, you have seen the plant tissue out of two types. One is the meristematic tissue, second is the permanent tissue. Meristematic tissue can be further divided into three types: apical meristem, lateral meristem, and the third is intercalary meristem. Now the second type is permanent tissue. Today's topic is for you is permanent tissue. Now this permanent tissue can be further divided into two types. One is the simple, second is the complex. In simple, parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma has come, and in the complex form, xylem and phloem has come. So children, we will start with the simple permanent tissue. This is another diagram or another classification of permanent tissue. So this is another chart I have click here for you, so you can make this chart in your note copy. Permanent tissue are of two types, simple and complex. Simple is further of three types: parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, and the complex is xylem and phloem. Today we will do simple type of permanent tissues. That means we will see what is parenchyma, what are the functions of parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma. One by one we will see. So let's start. Simple permanent tissue. As we know that children, that all the organisms are made up of cells, and when cells combine together they form a tissue. So while some organisms are made up of one cell and some may be of multicellular. So in humans and animals they are made up of many cells. Alright, so some of these cells look the same and perform the same function. So those cells which look similar and perform the same function are called tissues. Here is an example. With the help of the cell and cellular structure, you can see the functions also. Neuron is a unit cell and plant cell is a single cell. When lots of neuron cells combine together, they form a tissue. And when neuron cells combine together, they form a definite kind of tissue. That definite kind of tissue is called nervous tissue. And here is a plant cell. And this plant cell contains lots of chloroplast. So when these plant cells combine together, they form photosynthetic type of tissue. Alright. So children, here you can see these cells are of different types. And when they different type of cells combine together, they form different type of tissues. And not only the different type of tissue, but also they perform a different functions. So such group of cells that are similar in structure and are work together to achieve a particular function is called as a tissue. So let's see. A mature plant contains two kind of tissues, right? One is the meristematic and second is the permanent. So here you have already seen the plant tissue is of two types. One is the meristematic and second is the permanent tissue. As you know that the plant tissues are divided into two types based on whether the cells are forming the tissues are differentiated or undifferentiated. In my previous lecture, I have told you about the differentiation point. So I'm again explaining you this point. Meristematic tissue consists of undifferentiated cells and is present in growing parts of the plant. And that growing parts are what? They were the apical meristem, intercalary meristem, and the lateral meristem. Now the undifferentiated cells are those that divide continuously and can change into any cell types. Yes, this was the type. So in plants, these undifferentiated cells are called the meristematic cells. This was the previous knowledge you have already seen in my video. Or I just want to say to those children they are not understanding this point, they can go and watch the first part of my lecture, then they can continue with this part.